It's your girl Siobhan. I'm back with another video. And as you can see by the title, this is a story time. Story time on how my grandmother left me in these people's house. That's all I can say. And it's not like, well, I don't remember them, but they know me. So it's like family friends. And I just wanted to know her thought process. Like this, like every single time I think of this, I just want to know what her thought process was. Because why would you leave me there and then don't come back to get me? And it's not like I could ask her these questions. She passed away. Like, I never thought to ever ask her this question when she was here. Okay, so this happened, maybe I was in like, I'm laying down, but it's like, yeah. I was like maybe 3rd or 4th grade because the assistant principal at my elementary school had just retired and she was having a retirement party and my mom had went. So I'm trying to figure out why didn't my sister just stay in the house with me. My sister was 7 years older than me, so she was way of age. So if I was 3rd or 4th grade, I'm pretty sure it was 4th grade because, yeah, 4th grade, 2009, I was 10 years old. I was 11, 98. Yeah, I was 11. I was 11 years old in 5th grade. So 10. I was 10 in 2008. Yeah, it was definitely 10. And that's when the retirement, that was the year. So my sister was 17. But I'm pretty sure we went somewhere with my grandmother. We had to have went downtown with my grandmother. And like I'm just trying to remember the steps before and how we even got up to these people's house. Because they lived literally, so my grandmother lived in the 1st building. They probably lived in like the 5th building. They lived in the building behind my grandmother. So it wasn't even like we just randomly went there. It was like we went downtown somewhere. Me and my sister went with my grandmother downtown. And then my grandmother don't live far from downtown, so we would always walk. 10-minute walk. And then we happened to walk in the back way, which would be like, it's like shortcuts on how you get there. Instead of walking all the way around, you make a shortcut and you go downtown from that way. It cuts off time. So we was coming back and we seen these people. We seen the family member. Clarice. We seen them sitting outside. They stopped. They like my grandmother stopped to speak to them because I guess they didn't see her in a while. Like how y'all live in the same area and y'all don't see each other in a while. But my grandmother never went anywhere. Like she went places, but she would just go to the school where I was at, elementary school, and stuff. Take me back and forth to the doctor. But she wasn't really much of a go place, a go outside type of person. Always anywhere where she needed to be. That's where she would go and stay in the house. So we seen them outside. Me, my sister, my grandmother. We seen them. And, they ain't see us in a long time. The last time they seen us, I was a baby. And my sister was maybe like, what, 7, 8, 9? That's a long time. So, you know how it be when your grandparents see their friends that they ain't never seen them before. And in a long time, they got to sit and talk. So, they sit, they start talking, all this other stuff for a long time. So it's getting dark now. Yeah, let's go upstairs. Okay, cool. Went upstairs in the comfort of their house. They still talking. I'm ready to go. They still talking. Now, remind you, my mom went to a retirement party. So that my mom was already at the retirement party. Me and my sister was with my grandmother in these people's house. But then Before it got dark, my sister had plans to meet her friend. She also lived in the same area where my grandmother lived, but she lived further in the back. So my grandmother lived in the first building. This lady that she haven't seen about lived in the fifth building, and my sister's friend maybe lived in like the 12th building. You had to cross the bridge and walk to her house. But at that point, I think my sister's friend, she had seen her walking. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to remember. She seen her walking, and we all went upstairs, and then she was like, they're gonna go to her house. Okay, cool. But remember, we was just with my grandmother. Now I gotta go back home with my sister. To my recollection, I was told that my sister was supposed to be watching me, but we just met up with my grandmother. Because why not meet up with your grandmother? My sister's not an adult at the end of the day. We still need somebody to be with us. But that's neither here. I'm here going everywhere, like. But anyways, so she went to go with a friend. So my grandmother's still talking. Grandma, let's go. You talking a lot. My grandmother has a tendency to talk a lot with her friends, who she ain't seen in a while. So I fall asleep. I just happen to fall asleep on the couch. They wake me up. Siobhan, go in the room and lay in the bed and watch. Like, you can go lay in the bed while me and your grandmother still talk. Okay, cool. I'll go in the bed. I fall asleep. I ain't even gonna lie, I thought I was asleep for like maybe 30 minutes. Hours later, I wake up. I go back to the front, expecting my grandmother to be there. She not there. Now, Grandma, why would you leave me at these people's house like that? They remember me. I don't remember them. Confusion took over cause Siobhan, wake up. Let's go. Wake me up so we can go home. Like, why would you leave me there? I woke up. I seen she left. I started crying. I was told she was coming back. Hours go by. Where the fuck is my grandmother? She live in the first building that's literally around the corner. Hello, Miss Lady. Open the fuck. Where are you? Now, there was no need to worry about anything because, again, family, friends, and they also had kids that I grew up with. So I knew these kids. I knew the kids. I knew the. But why would you leave me here? That's the question that needs to be answered. Why did you leave me here? And why did you tell these people that you was going to come back for me? I don't even remember if I knew this lady's number. Did I remember my grandma? I'm pretty sure I knew my grandmother's number at this time. So I was calling her. Grandma, where you at? Your sister's supposed to come get you. You really think Shanice was going to come back and get me? Shanice wouldn't even stay over there past a certain time. She would be home. She was in the house when I was waiting and Shanice never came. So, hello? Not even send my uncles to come get me from these people's house. Nobody never came to get me. So, was I supposed to spend the night at these people's house who I really don't know like that? They left me at these people's house. And I'm just in there crying because why would you leave me here? I was upset. Not like my grandmother never came to get me. My grandmother never came back to these people's house to get me. She was going to leave me there overnight and come to get me in the morning. It's not even like she went anywhere. She went home. I have 3 uncles in the house. Go to what's her name house and get Siobhan and bring her to the house. So then, these people, they had an older son. Around my sister's age. Okay, cool. All he had to do was say it was getting hot. So this was like May, June. School wasn't even over yet. But that was kind of confusing because it might have had got chilly towards the night, because that's why we had went upstairs. It was getting a little chilly out. But they had an older son, was around my sister's age, and it was like, he's gonna take you home. Okay, cool. You taking me to my grandmother's house? Like, I don't even... Yo, that's crazy. I didn't even say just take me to my grandmother's house. I said take me the fuck home. They was like, do you know how to get home? Absolutely. I swear to God, if the streets of New York wasn't so dangerous, I would have just went home by myself. I would have walked all the way home from where my grandmother lived to where I lived by myself. I probably would have just ran. Wouldn't have gotten tired. I would have just ran. But why would you leave me at these people's house and never came back to get me? And you thought my sister was going to come get me? That was insane. That was insane. Like, I threw a fit. I probably decided to not go to my grandmother's house. I probably was that mad. I was like, I don't even want to go to her house anymore. Just send me home. Take me home. All the way home. Take me all the way home. And I'm just like, yo, I had uncles. They were in the house. Nobody came to get me. And at this point, it's like 10 o'clock. We went into that lady house around 3 or 4. How you let all these hours go by and don't come back to get me? I must have did something. And that was a punishment. That was a punishment. It had to be. Because how you just leave me at these people's house? Like, I know them. I don't know them as well as you do. But the son walked me all the way home. And by the grace of God, y'all, as soon as we got up to the corner store by my house, I so happened to see my mom. I was like, look, that's my mom. He was like, you sure that's your mom? I screamed, Mommy. She turned around and I ran. I said bye and I ran. She knew who the boy was because, like I said, family, friends. But why the fuck would you leave me at these people's house and I don't know who they are? I don't know them like you do. Like, what possessed you to do something like that? Like, and I'm so, like, I'm not even mad. I just was like, I always had these questions in my head. Why would you leave me at these people's house? I just had this conversation with my mother the other day. And she was like, maybe grandma saw you asleep and didn't want to wake you. So she left me in these people's house because she didn't want to wake me up. I could have just went back to sleep when I got to her house. Like, my grandmother really left me at that person's house. Like, I'm so mad that I started thinking about this once she passed away because I really was confused. Like, none of that made sense. Like, I was trying to connect the dots. I'm like, yeah, nah, because who does that? Like, I swear, y'all, when I tell you I screamed mommy, like I ain't never seen my mom before. Like I felt like that day was moving so slow. That day was moving entirely too slow. And once we got up that block and I see my mom come out of that car, she either came out of a car or came from out of the store. I don't know which one. And as soon as I got upstairs, guess who was in the house? My sister. And I'm like, didn't grandma tell you to take me home? Come back and get me? And I don't even know if my sister ever responded or if we ever spoke about it, or like I don't even know what happened, because that was like when I was 10, but like I vividly always remember this one specific thing. And I just always had to be like, but why would you leave me there? And why didn't you come back to me if she only lived in the building behind you? Ain't no way you forgot about me. Like, what? I don't know. But yeah, y'all. Do what y'all will with that. Because I still don't, like, I really wish I could have asked my grandmother what was going through her head at that time. And I don't even remember if my sister had a phone during that time. But I think I did remember if my grandmother had a phone, a house phone, and I called it. I don't like, cause yeah, all of that is so unclear to me. I'm about to call my sister and ask her if she remember that. She probably gonna be like, no. But anyway, but yeah, that is the story time of how my grandmother left me at this people's house and did not come back for me. The son had to take me all the way home. And these wasn't even the people that like you would like, no danger, like no stranger danger. Like these were like family friends. My mom knew, like, I just did not remember them. I don't know who y'all are. Oh, you know how those people that come up to you, oh my God, you so and so daughter, you remember me? No. I remember when you was a baby. I was a baby and you asked me if I remember you. But that's that type of yeah. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want me to do, like, I can't speak. Let me know if y'all want me to do another story time. Give me a topic and I'll see if I got something for that topic. I'm looking out the window. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Peace out.